Hi, everyone, and welcome to Making Mortgages Simple. My name is April D'Amico, and I'm a mortgage broker with Layton Mortgage. I've been helping people navigate the home buying process for over 10 years now, and I love breaking down complicated topics into easy, everyday language. Today, we're going to talk all about mortgages, what they are, how the process works, and some tips to making getting approved a whole lot easier. Whether you're a first-time buyer, refinancing, or just curious about the market, this episode is for you. So let's start with the basics. A mortgage is simply a loan you get from a bank or lender to buy a home. Instead of paying hundreds of thousands up front, you pay it back over time. I had a client once, a young couple, who told me we didn't even realize what a mortgage actually was. We thought you had to save forever until you could buy in cash. They were shocked when they realized they could qualify for a loan, buy their starter home, and just pay monthly like rent, but with the added benefit of building equity. That moment of realization is always fun. The process has four big steps: pre-approval, house hunting, underwriting, and closing. I'll never forget one client who skipped pre-approval and fell in love with a house, only to find out it was out of their budget. It was heartbroken. That's why I always say get pre-approved first. If not only it saves you time, but it makes your offer stronger when you find the right home. Then there was another client who came super prepared, documents in hand, no new debts, and open communication. The lender breezed through their file and we closed early. That's the difference preparation makes. Your credit score and down payment are huge factors, but don't let them scare you. One of my favorite success stories was a single mom who came to me with less than perfect credit. She thought homeownership was impossible. We worked on her credit for a few months, simple things like paying down a credit card and correcting a reporting area, and her score jumped over 40 points. She ended up qualifying for FHA loan with just 3.5% down. I'll never forget the smile on her face when she got her keys. And down payments, most people think you need 20%. Not true. I recently had a client who qualified for a 1% down program with grant money that covered the rest. They walked into their first home with less cash than it takes to buy a used car. Current market. Well, right now the market is shifting, but there are still opportunities. I had a client who kept saying, I'll wait until rates dropped. Meanwhile, home prices in their area rose by $30,000 in just a few months. When they finally decided to buy, they realized waiting cost them more than the interest rate difference. That was a big lesson. Sometimes the best time to buy is simply when you're ready, not when you're trying to time the market. But let's bust a couple of myths. I once worked with a client who thought you needed perfect credit to buy. They were shocked when they found them a program that worked for their situation. The key is to know how many different products there are out there. You just need the right guide to help you find the fit for it. So today we covered the basics of mortgages, the steps in the process, tips on credit and down payments, what's happening in the market, and some common myths. If you're thinking about buying or refinancing or just want me to review your credit and options, I'd love to help. Thank you so much for tuning in to Make It Mortgage Simple. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes where we'll dive deeper into specific programs for first-time buyers and how to make refinancing work for you. Until next time, I'm April D'Amico, helping you make smart moves with your mortgage.